I'm sorry. So this book is primarily about redemption, as is the last of any Star Wars trilogy, except for the first, second, and third episodes of the movies. There's nothing redeeming about those. So there are at least three kinds of redemption in this book. You have Turpin, the one responsible for all the problems with Admiral Akbar, because he sabotaged Akbar's ship, which made him crash into a cathedral of winds, basically. Very nice little relic. I think I mentioned it in my last video. And he goes through the whole process of saying, you know what, it wasn't really my fault of what I did, but I'm going to take responsibility for it. And it's a very redeeming quality that he's taking full responsibility, even though he wasn't the one that really did it, since he was under mind control, technology, and whatnot. But he still takes full responsibility. And the second redemption would be Stren. He's an old hermit that Luke found on Bespin. So now he accidentally almost killed Luke in the previous book, and he's very guilt-ridden that he actually almost killed Luke, or at least destroyed Luke's body. So pretty much Stren thought that he was defeating Exar Kun and was in his dream, but then he was accidentally nearly killing Luke and destroying his body. So he redeemed himself by being the strongest Jedi trainee to take down Exar Kun, which is cool. And the third redemption would be Keep Duron, and he is obviously the one that is turned to the dark side, if you actually read the books. Now, Keep has obviously fallen to the dark side. He thinks that, Luke isn't teaching him fast enough and all that fun jazz, and therefore Keep actually starts to take it out on the Empire. Like, he goes in on this man rampage. He's like, oh my god, the Empire ruined my life, he ruined my family, he ruined my homeworld, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just like any other Sith, they've got something to whine about. So Keep actually comes back to the light, and everything is redeemed, and everyone is happy, and a few characters are saved, like Luke and Han's baby that were on a secret planet. That baby is saved. Gosh, it's really about it. Like, God for the book. It's a good thing that I've read this book before, so I don't have to really hold back anything and go, oh yes, I don't know, but I do know, almost. Oh yeah, fourth type of redemption. There is a character, Kui Ux, and she, in the previous book, she had her memory ripped out. Basically, anything pertaining to the Sun Crusher, Keep Duron, reached into her mind, yanked out all the memories, and she goes back to her old laboratory in the Maw installation where she developed the Sun Crusher, and she was just trying to slowly recap memories and everything. And she pretty much felt redeemed herself, because more of a personal redemption. She didn't feel responsible for the Sun Crusher and the things that it did, but she did felt redeemed that she cannot accept responsibility for it because she doesn't remember anything about it. So now she's back in her old laboratory, and she's just exploring her past, and the last decade or more that she spent in that installation. And that's really all that I can remember about the book. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna waste another week trying to read the second half. I'll read the second half for my own enjoyment, but next week I plan on coming back with the Positronic Man. So, look forward to that one. So, unfortunately, the Positron Command by Isaac Asimov is near impossible to find. At least locally near me. So, in replacement of the Positronic Man by Isaac Asimov, I'm going to read The Silver Ship and the Sea. So, hopefully, it'll be a good read, and if not, well, you'll hear about it next week. So, unfortunately, my internet is down at home, so that is why you're seeing my face in my car. So, see you next week.